So today we're doing something a little different. I'm out here in the backcountry of Southern California. No studio, no desk, just gear and whatever nature gives me. And I brought something that normally lives in a controlled setup, a full motorized slider. Now the goal is simple. Can I set this thing up from scratch out here and actually get a cinematic shot? I'm gonna walk through everything. Tripod, slider, pan tilt, programming the move. And then later, we bring in the talent. Yeah, these guys. And quick heads up. Zeapon sent this kit out for me to test and review. But as always, I'm using it the way you actually would a solo creator. In the studio, everything is easy. Flat surface, controlled environment, you've got time. Out here, not so much. Uneven ground, wind, no second person. So gear like this either helps you level up your shots or it slows you down so much you stop using it. So let's see which one this is. Alright, first I'm setting this up without any scene. No teddy bears yet. I just want to keep this clean so you can actually see what's going on, how the slider works and how the app behaves. First step, tripod. And yeah, this part is not exciting. But out here, nothing is level, so you actually have to take a minute. Adjust the legs, make sure it's stable, check that's not rocking. If you rush this part, this will show in your shot.
More stable connection here.
Now the slider goes on top.
Here's the slider with a little plate at the bottom here.
I've here the Micro4 E1000.
Snap it in here.
And right away you feel this is solid.
Tied it up. And then we have it set up, a basic setup here. You can see here, you can easily go up and down here. So we want to have some additional here and strengthening legs here. We have that here. So we can connect those here.
No flex, no weird movement.
Make it more stable this way here.
Lock everything down properly, because once the motor starts moving, any instability will show up immediately.
Like this and like this. Yeah. Let's connect here the different heads.
Next step, the PONS PT head. This is where things start to get interesting. Now we are not just sliding left and right anymore. We can pan, we can tilt, we can combine everything into one move. Camera goes on top.
Okay, let's turn this thing on here. Zeapon app here.
Now connect the app and just do a quick test.
So now we can just go here to the right or the left. We can go up and down, and we can go to the left and the right. Huh?
And by the way, if this kind of real-world setup is helpful, feel free to hit the like button. It really helps the video reach more creators like you, and it helps me to keep doing this kind of content.
Set this set up here.
Now let's make this a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna turn the slider around and actually build a small scene. We've got one teddy bear over here and one over there. These are my two main actors. They've done this before. Very high-end production, clearly.
So this is waypoint A here. Let's go to waypoint B. I want to have this all over here on this side here.
Setting my start point on this pair, end point to that one, and adding a bit of pan to follow the movement.
This is point B.
Let's run the full shot. Hit record. Start the move.
And here it goes.
And this is where it all comes together. The slider moves, the camera pans, and suddenly this simple setup feels like an actual cinematic shot. And the best part? I'm not touching the camera at all. Now let's be real for a second. This setup takes time. Tripod, slider, head, programming. This is not something you pull out for a quick shot. But once it's all set up, you can repeat this move perfectly, as many times as you want. And that's where this all really starts to make sense. So quick summary. What I like. You get repeatable shots, huge advantage. You get cinematic motion without touching the camera, and you get way more creative control with pan, tilt and slide combined. On the downside, yeah, setup takes time. This is not run and gun gear, and you do need to plan your shot a bit. So, would you bring something like this out here again? Yeah, but with intention. This is not everyday gear. This is gear you bring when you want the shot to look right, not just enough. Because at the end of the day, it takes a little longer to set up. But once you need the same shot twice, it's already faster than doing it by hand. Now I'm curious, would you actually use something like this outdoors? Was this more of a studio tool for you? Let me know in the comments. If you want more details on the Micro4, I've dropped the link down in the description. Check out this video next to learn more about filmmaking and filmmaking gear and how to use them. Thanks for watching, and see you next one. Bye for now.